Chandikaye Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shivadratri Swaha Swadha Namostute Jayatvam Devi Chamunde Jaya Bhutartiharini Jaya Sarvagate Devi Kalaratri Namostute Madhukai Tabam Vidravi Vidatri Varade Namaha Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Tuisho Jehi Mahishasura Nirnashi Bhaktanam Sukade Namaha Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Tuisho Jehi Shambhasyaiva Nishambhasya Dhumrakshasya Chamadini Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Tuisho Jehi Natebhyaha Sarvadha Bhaktya Chandike Duritapahe Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Tuisho Jehi Dehi Sobhagyam Arogyam Dehi Me Paramasukam Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Tuisho Jehi Videhi Devi Kalyanam Videhi Paramam Shriyam Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Tuisho Jehi Himachala Sudana Samstute Parameshwari Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Tuisho Jehi Indrani Pati Sabharam Pujite Parameshwari Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Tuisho Jehi Devi Prachanda Dharadanda Daitya Darpa Vinashini Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Tuisho Jehi Patni Manorama Dehi novretanu sarani taranim durga samsara sagarasya kaloba rupam dehi jayam dehi yasho dehi dvesho dehi rupam dehi jayam dehi yasho dehi dvesho I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I wanna know what love is.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Awaken Life Live. Welcome to Sunday morning. Welcome to Awaken Your Spiritual Connection. We have such a powerful day planned for you, and this first conversation is so beautiful and so powerful. I'd like you to consider acknowledging yourself for being here this morning. Thousands of people registered for this event. 100 or so showed up. And this morning, it's you guys. I acknowledge you for following the lights. I acknowledge you for honoring your word. I acknowledge you for stepping into discomfort in service of humanity. You are the few. You are the few and the mighty. So I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much for receiving the gift of Awaken Life Live. If you would love to, please join me in a prayer for love. Close your eyes if you'd love to. Take in a deep breath. Take in another deep breath. And as you breathe in love. And exhale fear. Breathe in light. Let go of anger. Breathe in the oneness, the great oneness. Let go of separation. Love, I'm a willing servant. It's been my greatest privilege and my greatest pleasure and my greatest joy to serve you. Thank you for this beautiful opportunity, love. I've never experienced anything so beautiful. I've never experienced myself as so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this beautiful opportunity to serve humanity and to serve love, to serve you. So grateful. And yet still I ask, love, what would you have me see here? My child, it's always the same. I would have you see the perfection of all things. I would have you see past the illusions of fear and hate and separation. I would have you see the oneness of all of us. I would have you see we. I would have you see that anything is possible. I would have you see the perfection of everything that you judge. I would have you see the opportunity of letting go of everything that doesn't serve you. Blessed are my children. Blessed is the difficulty of growing up into adults. And in that journey, is everything you need. It's everything you need to be everything you were meant to be. It's all there in the journey. It's all there in what you judge and resist. Nothing you've been given is bigger than you. It's all been a gift, even that which you question the most. Thank you, love. I will endeavor to see the perfection of all things. I will endeavor to embrace humility and humbleness as I am tempted to judge and attempt to dismiss and attempt to look away. And love, again, I ask you, what would you have me do here? I wish to serve. I wish to make my time here worthwhile and count. I wish to make everything I've been through be for something. You're beautiful. You're a beautiful light, my child. You represent me well. Thank you for being with my people. Thank you for serving. And love, what would you have us do together? What would you have us here for? Freedom. Freedom. The journey you've been on is perfect, and now it's time for a new journey. The journey you've been on is preparation. The time is now. What you've been preparing for is before you. And you are prepared to stay connected, hold my gaze, feel my warmth, pass this on, speak this truth to all who listen. And so I will, love, and so I will. Thank you, love. Thank you for this time. Thank you for this connection. Always, my child. So back here this Sunday morning, prepare to receive an answer to a question. Prepare to listen to the quiet. Prepare to feel the stillness. And the question is, love, what would you have me feel today? And I invite you to be the question. Love, what would you have me feel today? And I invite you to listen. Listen for the gifts. As you're ready, as gently as you please, join us on this beautiful Sunday morning at Awaken Life Live. And if you'd love to, consider giving articulation to your heart. Consider what love would love to say through you. And with that, welcome back to Awaken Life Live. I see each of you and love you and appreciate you and thank you for being here. And I'd like to take some sharing. I'd like you to practice not having it all together and just, you know, flow. Sarisha, thanks for being a leader. Thanks for going first. Welcome to this beautiful Sunday morning.
Ooh. I'm still very much in it. Wow, Kirk, that prayer was so powerful. It was like I was getting answers and then you were speaking them. It was just this perfect, beautiful cycle of letting go and remembering that on the other side of letting go is freedom.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Ooh. Thank you. With that, I'm complete right now. It was really incredibly powerful, Kirk. I really appreciate you channeling that.
Thank you, Sarisha. Rob, welcome. Rob, I just have to acknowledge you, dude. You are being so social and connected and alive and soft. And it's just really beautiful. That just wasn't. I dug you from the beginning, but it was a completely different energy. And I just want to acknowledge you for work well done, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. I thank you for everything you've done. I mean, it's been a blessing to be in this. Basically, what I want to share was like so much of like what happened yesterday. Like I realized like how I've been attached to my dad being my dad's savior. And in a certain sense, I, at the same time, wasn't showing him love.
Yeah. I'm going to judge the heck out of you, but you still have to save me. Poor dad. Gorgeous.
It was with dysfunctional relationship, and like part of me is like feeling like I have to. What I'm kind of like feeling is I have to let go of my own plan.
Yeah, nice.
Because like I'm not even sure. Like,
yeah. By the way, uncertainty is a very high state. This illusion of having to know the answer, you're good if you know the answer, you're stupid if you don't know the answer, all that's actually complete bullshit. Knowing a superficial answer to every question is completely useless, like utterly useless and detrimental in that we have some superficial answer to some deep question. We say a word or a sentence and then we leave thinking we have received something, and nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, you've held could be residing in that question because you threw some superficial answer down and moved on. So instead, I say let's dependulate. Let's move away from having quick answers, and instead let's move towards deep, heartful inquiry over time with questions that deserve that sort of attention. You know. So unclear, uncertain. Right on, brother. Stay there. Right on.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Dexter, welcome, sir. Mr. Hart. Dexter, I'm going to start to refer to you as Mr. Hart.
Thank you. Man, yesterday was just so powerful for me. I had so many breakthroughs, especially, you know, even through other people's testimonies, and my daughter saw my testimony. I don't know if I got the one that when she was 12, I put on the airplane to go live with her mother in Alaska. And the next time I seen her again, she was 27.
Wow.
So,
wow.
She's out in Portland, Oregon, but she saw it, and I sent her a couple links to this thing. Beautiful, it was just very powerful. And I had an incident. Well, not really an incident, but something happened yesterday. I'm here at this called Adama Distillery. They call us residents, really with patients. But well, I had some food in the cabinet, and we have everything labeled with our names on it and stuff. My stuff got thrown away yesterday. And you know, I was distraught for a hot second. I said, you know what? I done had a beautiful day. I'm not gonna let nothing spoil this.
Nice job. Highway to heaven. Highway to heaven. You did it. Highway to heaven. You did it.
Right. And I did mention it, and we had like a meeting late like about 9 o'clock last night. I mentioned it in the meeting, and the gentleman, he really didn't know what to say. It was like it was the nurse staff. He really didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
And I let it go. I was like, okay, I'll just take the proper action. And today, this morning, they have a meeting, like a nurses meeting this morning, especially on the weekends. And they were going on and on and on talking about their food. I didn't say anything because I had let it go, and
Good job, buddy. Good job.
and as a matter of fact, normally the meeting only lasts about a few minutes. They was going on and on. I left the meeting, came to this. I was like, well, let them
No,
figure it
thank you.
out. I'm good. Yes, but I just want to say I love all of you, and
Yeah, I feel that.
it's a beautiful thing that's happening. It's taking place. It's going down now,
Yeah.
and I'm glad to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dexter.
Thank you for letting me share.
We're super happy to have you here. And I just want to say something to everybody. I feel moved to say this, and I don't want it to. Anyway, I just feel moved to say this. So everybody, I have a personal experience that this weekend so far has just been unbelievably impactful and powerful. So it's just an opinion I have, but there's one thing big time missing for me. There's one thing really big time missing for me. Anybody could guess what that is? There's 39 people here. A bunch of those are people who have already been here. So what's missing for me is humanity. What's missing for me is the world. So here's why I say this. We put a tremendous amount of effort and money into having people show up at our free event so that we can just simply give it away. I only say that to when Dexter said he sent the link to this to his daughter a few times, it just like really hit me. What a gift. What a gift this experience could be for someone, right? Just what a tremendous gift. For many people, there was darkness and there was lightness. For many people, it's like that here. And so each one of you has the opportunity. Hey, Brian, if you're unable to stay muted, please feel free to exit. If to the host, if he keeps doing that, just feel free to boot him out. I'm just really present to the gift that this could be for somebody, for humanity. And I'm really present to what a wanted gift this is: love, freedom. And you guys are only halfway through, right? You guys have really received a lot, but you're only halfway through it. And so the reason I say that is we do this once a month or so, probably a little bit more often, I think, coming up in the future. And I just encourage you to feel into whether or not this will be a gift you'd like to give to people in your life. So that's all I'm going to say. This is not a big thing. I just want to remind you how much value you're getting. And so ergo, are there other people in your life that could get a similar or greater value? And if the answer is yes, I just would invite you to invite people. Don't make it a thing. Don't push or pull. My experiences, if you share from your heart, the people in your life will notice. And usually there's like what the hell happened to you? Why are you smiling? What's all that happiness about, dude? What's up? And you go, well, I know I never would have guessed it either, but I did this thing and it was really amazing and you should come check it out. Like that can often be just a really easy way to just be the real deal. You're not pushing, you're not selling, you're not pulling. You're just expressing your new self and letting people notice. So with that, I just felt compelled to move that. I'd like to remind people every now and then that we would love for you to invite people. This is not meant to be an exclusive club. We're literally trying to reach humanity as quickly as possible. So with that, thank you for that little break. Z, welcome.
Hello.
Hey. Look at that smile. Yeah. Watch out. Uh-oh.
I know, right? Here it is. So first off, I wanted to share that with my heart, when I asked it what I wanted to feel, peace came up. And then I felt like that was a reflection of my morning, because this morning out here in New Jersey, it's like really hot this weekend. And so this morning, I wanted to get out there so I can get some of the weather because, we're in this class all day and everything, and it's hard to go outside because of internet and blah, blah, blah. So I went for a walk and it was so beautiful and peaceful, and there weren't that many people on the trail in the forest. And I'd stopped at one point and I had that phrase is the phrase I wanted to ask, that question. I want to actually start incorporating that into my practice. Beautiful. But the only one that could come to me was the one that was others are blessed when I receive.
Yeah.
And I stood there in my own type of meditation and prayer and thought to myself, others are blessed when I receive.
Beautiful.
And as I thought that, a bird wing flap just like flew past my head. It was like, like real, and I was just like, oh. So,
awesome.
That was great. And then I wanted to invite, if it's okay, really quick.
Actually, before you do that, I want to comment. I want to throw something down on just right in that space. So sure. I'm inspired to recite a brief poem. Okay, it's a transformational poem. Here's the poem. It relates to the bird. So here's the poem. A bird has no concern for the strength of the branch, for her confidence is in the strength of her wings. We're all tripped out on the freaking branch. Let the branch go, people. It was never about the branch. That was training wheels. Fly.
Love it.
Thank you. I just want to throw that down.
No, that's beautiful. I love it. So with your permission, because I know we're not here to teach or anything, but with your permission, I wanted to show everyone something that I made. I need to keep my hands busy to be able to fully be present. So I made this yesterday while we were on the call talking about, talking about relationships and everything. And so I made I call them peace weavers because I'm not indigenous American. Yeah. But so I made a peace weaver yesterday, kind of with a full connection of the energy that we were all sharing. Beautiful. I was going to do it anyway, but I just feel like really I harnessed a lot of the love from yesterday. So I wanted to share
I love that. So. I like to do that sometimes. Sometimes when John's leading, like when we're leading and when he's leading and I'm just kind of, doing whatever I'm doing, I like to paint and I like the energy to inspire, like that. I have a question for you, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
I'm going to ask you to keep it brief if you're able. Can you break down the Dreamweaver, Peace Weaver thing for me? I've always had some curiosity about it, but no one's ever really explained to me what that's all about.
So I know that the original Dream Catchers, the whole purpose is to help be a funnel of like a good dream space. I feel like it almost like a filter. Yeah. I haven't fully dove into what written teachings are, but for myself, feels like a good start. Yeah. And for what myself, for really identifying with spider medicine, I see it because it's a weaving. Spiders catch things. Yes. So it helps as like a net to catch the dream, catch the beauty, but also block out what's not desirable. So
thank you.
That's what I see.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yana, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. How you doing?
Really good. Really good. Thank you, Kirk. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. So I have really enjoyed and still enjoying everything. And one of the things that has helped me do with understanding ego is just show up like this.
Yeah, look at you. You're all free and happy and alive. What happened to you? What the hell happened to you, women?
Performance went out the door and just
nice.
Even my homework, my aunt's like, you're not going to put something on, but I'm like, no, I'm actually not. And I was so blessed to see compliment, an encouragement as just me, because if we put the mask and the mask is getting the compliments and inside. The most amazing thing happened last weekend. So my aunt came to stay and I was just talking to her about some things. I was doing the homework. I think we were doing distinctions. Yeah. And as a result of just explaining the homework, she called her friend and apologized to her friend about it. I mean, it was distinctions. And you said the high form is if someone else literally owns it, does it. I'm like, what?
Great job, Yana. Look at you. Look at you.
And so, I'm diving in deep. I'm aware. The other thing that happened, and I'll keep it brief, was it was National Professional Admin Day or something. So my boss bought everybody flowers at work. Yeah. Nobody knows how to take care of their flowers or wants to. They all end up on my desk. So I'm at work and I have all these flowers on my desk. Like, they're just attracted to my space. And I'm like, yes.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Let me tell y'all, a couple weeks ago, whatever it was, this happy thing happening right here was not how it was. It's so beautiful, Yada. You're just gorgeous, just glowing. It's just so. This is literally what we do. This is literally what we're here for. To watch that is literally what we're here for. That's literally why we've given up everything that we've given up, done all the traveling that we do, and all the work that we do is literally for that right there. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, great job. All right, last one, Wallace, come on.
How's that? That's my record for hitting the button on mute.
Oh yeah.
We are learning. I hear what you're saying, Kirk, as far as being disappointed that there's only a few of us. Yeah. But everybody that's supposed to be here, we are here. I keep inviting and inviting, and I'm sure you do too. I see John's ads all over the place, but we're all here. This is the core to start with. And so love you guys. This is awesome. And for those of you who are here for the first time, like I did for a long time, feeling this must be too good to be true. It's scary. It's scary because it's so beyond every other program that is out there. So love, peace, and now let someone else get their share in. Love you guys. Awesome. I'm so privileged to be here.
Thank you. And you're welcome. Yeah, I had the same thing. Too good to be true. When I first met John a couple and a half years ago, whatever it was, I saw him lead, and I'm really hard to impress in the world of leading. I'm just a finicky, just as difficult as you can imagine in the world of public speaking, transformational public speaking. I'm very high, it's a big deal for me, right? And so usually I watch people lead and I'm just, quietly in the background, just shaking my head and like, I hope this isn't going to do too much damage to everybody kind of thing, But then when I watched John, it was like distinctly different. This one thing that we had led together, this one thing I'd gone to lead in Austin about 10 or 15 times. No one had ever captured my attention. It was 4 or 5 people every swing. So that's just how finicky I am, right? Out of all that time, I didn't see one person that like, oh yeah, this guy's on the money. And then John shows up. And what he was saying was what I was thinking, just as somebody said to me this morning, Sarisha said, as I thought he was saying it kind of thing, or he was giving voice to something that hadn't quite been able to articulate yet, or bringing clarity to something that I was beginning to see, but it was foggy, right? And I was like, damn, I don't have that. I literally almost never have that experience with other leaders. I was like, wow, it really got my attention. And then we met and we connected and we started to contemplate working together, but I didn't believe it because it was too good to be true. And I've been heartbroken, disappointed a number of times in this domain. So I was cynical and skeptical. That would be a kind way to say it. And so I started showing up at all of his events, like a couple of times a week for 3 or 4 weeks a month. I'm not sure what it was, but I would just sit in the back of the room, just as cold as ice, just waiting for one little thing, one little attachment, one little slip, one little lie, one little anything. And I was digging deep, watching every body language, every facial expression, every word, every tonality, everything. And I'll be damned if it just didn't get better. Almost pissed me off. I could always find the bullshit. And it literally, I was in between being real excited and being pissed off. And so finally I let all that go. Yeah. Finally let all that go and join forces and the rest is history. But I feel the too good to be true, yo. I absolutely feel that. And I actually honor that. I don't want anybody here to just blindly believe or follow anything. Keep your skepticism, keep your critical thinking, and when you're ready, open your heart. Because it's worth it, and you're worth it, and the world is ready.